sky, and even bring back their moon goddesses. Foolishly, they believed in him, and told him everything he wanted to know about the moons. It's obvious that this was Totori's doing.
Now you mention it, the first time we entered the Hyperborean ruins, we heard the Phantoms discussing their history.
But Totori shouldn't have been able to get in there in the first place!
He didn't. Nicole said that this was an anomalous state triggered by disruptions in the causal connections between phantoms from the same era. The variables that Totori put in place were substantial enough that they even affected phantoms that he never met.
So it's not that their memories were unclear. They've been tampered with.
That's exactly the possibility Totori was trying to manufacture. He turned these variables into knowledge and engineered the situation so all... Then, he harnessed that knowledge on Moon Prayer Night to truly create...
How is that even possible?
To be precise, he exploited a weakness. The spell senses Kuvaki to detect the moon's location. So, as long as the false moon more strongly resembled the moon than the frost moon beyond the sky, the gate would teleport Columbina to the false moon's location. In other words, to Totori's side. Once he had her under control, the teleportation spell remained active, and he manipulated her power to seize both moon marrows.
At that moment, the moon marrows disappeared right before our eyes. It was already too late.
By then, Totori had already amassed the power of all...
So, where does that leave us? What do we do now?
I'd certainly like to know what Her Majesty thinks, now that the concerns I expressed to her have come to pass. And in any case, it is not the Fatui Harbinger Damselette who sees us as her friends, but rather Columbina Hyposelenia. If, even in such extreme circumstances, Her Majesty will not lift the prohibition on Harbingers drawing steel against one another, then I will do as my heart demands. I will fight as Peruware instead.
Oh, Arlecchino!
Time is short, so I'll make the first move.
You and Arlecchino...
All right. Lose those dejected looks for a moment and let me get a word in. It looks bad, I won't lie. Very bad, in fact. So Totori's pulled some real dirty tricks to gain the upper hand, for now. And yeah, it's to the point where even the mages say that his variables have affected destiny. I'm not so sure, though. Many have told me that Tevat's destiny is fixed, and that does appear to be the case. Well, what makes Totori so sure he'll be the exception? And since he was able to stack these variables up, who's to say we can't do the same? You of all people should not be discouraged, traveler from afar. This isn't over yet.
And you're not alone in that. Everyone here does, whether they've spoken thus far or